Welcome back everyone. Hope you are doing great. In the last tutorial, we have made the static part of the calculator, but we didn't add any kind of button click function or any kind of functionality or arithmetic operation in the last part. So we need to move forward step by step. So at first, if I click this button 1, the 1 should be show up here. So let's see how we can do that. So at first, I need to grab the value of this button. If you can see, I have put the value 1 over here, which is showing up in this button, and also I can get this value in JavaScript as well. So whenever the button is pressed, I need to grab the value of the button. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add an onClick function over here. So onClick, and I'm going to name it as sum. Let's add it as display, and I'm going to pass the value 1 because this is the button value of 1. Let's see if I can grab this button value. So here I can add a new function to get the value of the button. You know how to write the function. So at first the function, then the function name. In this case, we named it as display, and I'm going to pass a parameter because I pass the value of the parameter over here. So I need to grab it. You know how to grab it. If you forget and don't know, please check this one. So I need to pass one parameter, and if I console it, I might get the value if I press 1 now, because we only added onClick to this one button. So we need to press 1 for now. Let's open the console at first. Nothing is showing, so 1 is printed. Okay, but if I press 2 and 3, nothing works. So I can get the value of the 1 over here. So let me add the same function and just change the value for the rest of the button. In this case, it will be only the plus sign. Seven, 8, 9, I need to change the 9 well. This one, and for C, I will not pass any value of the display function because it is not for the display. It has some other functionality. So this one will be 0, and this will be divisible sign. So still now it's fine. Let's see, I can grab every value. So whatever I am pressing, I can have the value of it. But you can see the star, minus, plus, these signs are not working. Why is not working? Because you cannot pass this arithmetic sign like this way. So you need to pass it like this way. Okay. So let's just pass with the single quote. Find oh god. Okay, my school because this is a special character, so you cannot pass directly from any function without any single quote or double quote. Okay, let's see. Now if I press them, it's work fine. So the next task is whatever I am pressing, I need to show up here. So I need to check what is the ID or class of it. So its ID is show result. So what I can do, I can simply get the reference of that ID. So document get element by ID. This show result is my ID, and I got the reference of this one. And now I can do that. Instead of doing inner HTML, what I can do, I can just change the value of it because it is an input type text and it has a value property. So what I can do, I can just change the value. So in this case, it will be A because what I am passing through the display function, it comes up in the log, console log with the parameter of A. Okay, let's see if it's work fine. If I press 2, it shows up there. If I press 1, then it's again changed. But I need, if I press 1 again, then it should be 1 and 1. So 11, not the single 1. But if I press 9, then it will be 119, not the 9. So it is replacing the last value. So what I can do, I can just put a plus sign over there, so it will be concatenate the last value with the new value. So let's see. Yeah, now it's working fine. What does this plus operator does here? It simply did two steps. First one, if I just store the last value equal to the current value of it. Okay, this is the last value, and what I can do again, where next value is last value plus A. So what it will do, it will just add the last one. If I just press, so in this case it will be 1 2 3 will comes up here, and plus if I press 0, then the 0 will comes up here and it will show 1 2 3 0 like this way. Okay, but without having these two line of code, I can do it with a single line with this plus operator. And what is the logic behind it? I just explained it. Okay, so still now it is working fine. Plus 28 plus 45. Yeah, whatever I'm pressing, it is appending with the last one. So still now what I am looking is totally working fine. So again we have to do another part of it. If you press the C1, we can see nothing is happening. So we can just clearly remove it if we press C. So let's just do it. So for the C1, what I can do, I can again create an onClick function, and this time I will name it clear. Okay, and in this case I don't need to pass any parameter over here. So in the clear one, what I can do, I can again define this function with the function name, and this time we don't pass any value, so we don't need any parameter. So what I need to do, I need to make it blank. So let's see if it's work or not. So no, it is not working. Let's see why it is not working. Yeah, still now it's fine. Let me see if I did any mistake. If I see no error occurs, so let me find. So let me check the spelling again. Let me name it as CLR and press it here, and I have put in one alert box over here. If it's work fine, then it's okay. Let me press it. Yeah. Okay, now I got the issues because it might be the clear is already a predefined statement and I cannot use it inside the function. It might be the case. Okay, so let's have named it as CLR, so it will be fine. So still now what we did, we can add whatever number and we can clear the number as well. Okay, so the last word is to do the arithmetic programming, and if you press this one, it should give me the proper number. Okay, so let's just do it. Okay, so on click here I can do one program, one function called solve, and let's just call it. I don't need to pass any parameter over here because it doesn't need it. And let's just do one thing. Let me just console the value of this area. Okay, 12 plus 35 equal to, it is showing me 12 plus 35. So it is coming up with the arithmetic sign as well. So JavaScript has a function called eval. So if we can write that way so that my eval is works, so I can get the proper result without doing many line of coding. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just call the previous value. So what I can do, I can get a variable called previous, not previous value, it is current value. Okay, so which value I want the value of the show result div. So fine, now I need to solve it with arithmetic function as well, and what I am going to do, I'm just going to eval this current value. So I can call another variable called final result, and it will just to develop this variable, and I need to put the result in the same space. So in this way, I need to again reference to this area. From here I can get the value, current value, and then I need to show the result in this place. So everything we are doing the show result input box. Okay, so here I will call my final result variable. Let's see what it does. So pressing 12 plus 32, and now I'm getting the value of 44, which is working really nice. And let's just add 58 again, and what I can do this way. Oh yeah, it's really working fine. Okay, yeah, my all arithmetic function is working fine, and we just make a really awesome calculator without having a lots of code. We just did this much of coding in JavaScript file, and we did the major part of it, and we can now use all the arithmetic function, and we can teach all the work which can one calculator do in our case as well. So let's just put some minus value as well. Yeah, it's working with minus as well. We are doing something. Yeah, so please do practice it, and please do let me know if you are facing any issues with this code. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.